Handlers run away to the front, and I think very soon they will be on the starters. In fact, they're on the way, and so as they break out of the store, the big roar from the crowd as this 200 derby gets underway, and Accomplice is one of the first to go on. But it's Lifehouse Wish and Joe Mercer in the lead from Accomplice on the far side. Then comes Tap on Wood. On the inner then comes Hargreen, followed then by Tour Diamonds. Milford on the far side, and it's Lifehouse Wish takes them along from Accomplice on the far side. Lasco Flotto goes right up on the inner to just Lifehouse Wish. Then comes Hargreen. After Hargreen is Tour Diamonds. Milford right up on the far side. And so they're running now towards a mile from home marker. Lifehouse Wish continues to make it from Accomplice in second place. Lasco Flocco. Then comes Tap on Wood and Milford. And just in behind the leaders, I can pick out Hard Green and also Cracker Valve. And towards the rear in the early stages are more veteran, finally Chetikaya. And so they continue now towards the top of the hill, and it's still Lifehouse Wish still in the lead. From Milford on the far side, Accomplice. Then comes Northern Baby. Then just in behind them, I can see Tour Diamonds and also Tap on Wood. They continue now down the hill. Lifehouse Wish from Milford. That's the 1-2. Accomplice in third place. Then comes Tap on Wood just ahead of Northern Baby. Just in behind Northern Baby is Newberry. Then comes Man of Vision, followed by Dickens Hill. And so they have about 6 furlongs still to go. And it's still Lifehouse Wish in the lead from Milford. And then comes Accomplice on the eye side. Noelino also makes ground. And so they continue round.
To radio listeners to BBC Sport on 2. Now they're all in for the Irish Derby. They're ready to go. And they're off. And Troy is the first to break, and the Bart on the outside. And now Rivedon has taken up his task as pacemaker. Rivedon got into the lead. In second place is the Bart. In third place is Scorpio. Then comes Fabulous Dancer. Troy is next. Then Ballyboggin Prince. After Ballyboggin is Bohemian Grove. Dickens Hill is last but one, and last of all is Lasca Floco. And that's Rivedon the leader. In second place is the Bart. In third is Scorpio. Then Fabulous Dancer. Ballyboggin Prince. Troy comes next. Bohemian Grove. And then way back at the end of the field, Dickens Hill and Lasca Floco. And the pace is a good one as Rivedon stretches it out now about 3 lengths ahead. In second place is the Bart. He's 2 lengths up on Scorpio, who's about the same distance up on Fabulous Prince, who's a length and a half in front of the following horse, who's Ballyboggin Prince. After that comes Troy being kicked along. After that comes Bohemian Grove, and then back comes Dickens Hill, and Lasca Floco is last of all. And as they pass the 7 furlong marker, Rivedon is the leader by an increasing distance now. The Bart is in second. In third place is Scorpio. Fabulous Dancer comes next. After that comes Ballyboggin Prince. Then Troy beginning to move up a bit. Bohemian Grove and Dickens Hill, who's beginning to move up as well. But Lasca Floco is still last of all. They're coming down the hill now. They've just over 5 furlongs to go. And Rivedon's lead has been cut by the Bart. The Bart going up now to take the lead. In third place is Scorpio. Fabulous Dancer comes next. Then comes Troy. After that, a flying Dickens Hill moving up on the outside. And as they race down now to the final half mile, it's the Bart out in front by about 6 lengths. Rivedon is in second. The 2 Frenchmen are coming after him. Fabulous Dancer and Scorpio. Troy is after him, and Dickens Hill is after him. They're turning into the straight now. They've got 3 furlongs to race, and it's the Bart who's in the lead. And then along the inside is Scorpio. On the outside is Fabulous Dancer. Then comes Troy on the wide outside. Dickens Hill along the inside, and Troy is under pressure as the Bart remains up there in front. But here comes Troy. He's coming up and he's run on the outside. He's sailed past a lot of them. He's racing down to the last furlong, and Troy is coming away. It's Troy now, and running out to be second is Dickens Hill. But it's Troy out in front. It's not going to be 7 lengths, I think, but it is Troy, and a brilliant performance. Dickens Hill is in second. A great win for Troy. Dickens Hill is second. It's close with the third between Scorpio and Bohemian Grove, who's on the far side in a photo. Then comes the Bart, Lasco Floco, Fabulous Dancer, then Ballyboggin Prince, and last of all is Rivedon. Hail Troy! There's no doubt whatever that Troy proved himself a horse of horses here today. And as he goes past the post, he is such an easy winner. Ladbrokes quote him 4-1 for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. The Tote quote him 6-4 for the Queen Elizabeth, and 4-1 for the Prix de l'Arc. And Now it's 9 to 4 on. That's his return prize.
Comes Troy, and then Swiss Maid, then Game of Sen. Behind Game of Sen, or on the outside of Game of Sen, brother is Elamanamu, and then Blanchon, and going a good pace down towards Swinley Bottom. Road to Glory, the pacemaker, but Troy about 2 to 3 lengths clear now of Telescopico. Then comes Troy back in third, then Swiss Maid, then Elamanamu, then Game of Sen, and finally Blanchon. Still Road to Glory, making it, and Brown Proctor, his first ride in the King George and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes, making it a good pace from Telescopico. Elamanamu now goes third, Troy is 4, Swiss Maid is 5, and Game of Sen 6 and 7, and last is Blanchon, and they're just coming up to the mile pole. Road to Glory in the lead from Telescopico and Elamanamu. Then Troy, then Swiss Maid, then Game of Sen, and then Blanchon. They're racing towards the 7 marker now, and it's still Road to Glory from Telescopico, then Elamanamu, then Troy, then Swiss Maid, then Game of Sen, and then comes Blanchon. And they're passing the 7 mark now, making towards the 6, and it's still Road to Glory in the lead from Telescopico and Elamanamu. Then Troy, behind Troy comes Swiss Maid, then Game of Sen on the inside, going smoothly, and last is Blanchon. They're coming past the 6 marker now, and it's still Road to Glory by 2 lengths from Telescopico, who has a 2.5 length advantage over Elamanamu, who's 2 lengths up on Troy, who's a length and a half up on Swiss Maid. Then comes Game of Sen and Blanchon, and they're passing the 5 marker now, and it's still Road to Glory in the lead. From in second place, Telescopico, then comes Elamanamu, then Troy, behind Troy, Swiss Maid, then Game of Sen making a little ground on the inside, and then comes Blanchon, who's last, but they're grouping as they come to the home turn now, and well inside the final half mile, it's Road to Glory from Telescopico. Then comes Elamanamu, then Troy making ground towards the outside, then Blanchon and Swiss Maid and Game of Sen as they turn for home now, and it's still Road to Glory, the pacemaker, in the lead from Telescopico, Troy and Elamanamu, and Swiss Maid nearly lost her footing there around the home turn. It's still Road to Glory in the lead, but Elamanamu coming to challenge, and Troy on the right of the picture being traced by Game of Sen. They're coming down now to the furlong pole, and it's Elamanamu being challenged by Troy and Elamanamu. Then comes Game of Sen for France as they race to the inside the final furlong. It's Troy who's taken it up now from Elamanamu, with Game of Sen putting in a great challenge towards the stand side, but it's Troy and Willie Castle striding up to victory towards the line. They're being pressed by Game of Sen, but they've got it sewn up, and Troy has won it from Game of Sen second and Elamanamu third. Fourth was Blanchon, behind him came Telescopico and Road to Glory, and Swiss Maid was last, and so the result of the 29th running of the King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes is first, number 9, Troy, owned by Sir Michael Sobel and Sir Arnold Wanstock, trained by Dick Hearn and ridden by Willie Carson. Second was number 1, Game of Sen, owned by Mr. Jacques Wertheimer, trained by Alec Head and ridden by Freddie Head. And third was number 7, Elamanamu, owned by Mrs. Audrey Munoz, trained by Guy Harwood and ridden by Greville Starkey. Fourth was number 3, Blanchon. So Troy completes the great tree.